Well, it finally happened. As of today, May 14th, 2026, a company just made it official. Starting June 16th, they will be paying their shareholders a dividend every single business day. This makes them the first company in the market to bring daily dividends to everyday investors. And at 13% annually, backed by Bitcoin, this is one of the biggest income stories of the year. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know. Let's start with the basics, because this one has a few moving parts. SATA is a stock that trades on the Nasdaq under the ticker SATA. It's issued by a company called Strive Inc. Technically, it's classified as a preferred stock. But don't let that term scare you off. A preferred stock sits somewhere between a regular stock and a bond. You don't get as much upside if the company explodes in value, but in exchange, you get paid before common shareholders, and the income tends to be more predictable. Think of it less like owning a piece of a company, and more like being a lender who gets paid regularly just for holding it. Now here's where SATA gets interesting. Most preferred stocks are backed by what some might call boring things. Corporate debt, real estate, loan portfolios. SATA is backed by Bitcoin. Strive holds over 15,000 Bitcoin on its balance sheet. That Bitcoin treasury is what supports the income this stock pays out. So when you hold SATA, you're essentially getting paid a yield underwritten by Bitcoin. And on Thursday, May 14th, 2026, Strive officially confirmed that starting June 16th, SATA will begin paying its dividend every single business day. That works out to roughly 250 paydays a year.
Today, I am proud to announce that SATA will be the first listed security in U.S. capital markets history to pay daily dividends. Yes, daily. Not monthly, not weekly, every business day. A 13% annualized dividend rate, paid in cash approximately 250 times per year. SATA is not a money market fund. It is designed to be better than one. Strive is now debt-free. We have retired the remaining $10 million of legacy Sendler convertible debt. That means Strive now has zero debt, no margin requirements, no encumbered Bitcoin, no forced liquidation mechanism tied to the price of Bitcoin. All of Strive's Bitcoin is free and unencumbered on our balance sheet, and our capital structure is built around perpetual preferred equity only amplification.
Let's put that in real numbers so it actually means something. If you invested $10,000 into SATA, you'd be receiving approximately $5 deposited into your account every morning the market is open. That's your daily income, sitting in your account before you've had your coffee. Now, why does the frequency actually matter? Because daily payouts give you something monthly or weekly payouts don't, compounding speed. When you get paid every day, you have the option to reinvest that income faster. Over time, that acceleration adds up, especially in a high-yield environment. Now, this part is important, and honestly, it's one of the most underrated parts of the entire story. The dividends from SATA are currently classified as return of capital or ROC. Here's what that means in plain English. Normally, when you receive dividend income, you owe taxes on it in the year you receive it. Simple. Return of capital, in most cases, works differently. Instead of being taxed immediately, that income reduces your cost basis in the investment. The tax bill gets deferred, pushed into the future, until you actually sell your shares. So if you're receiving that 13% yield as ROC, you get to keep the full amount today. The IRS doesn't take their cut right now. That's a meaningful advantage, especially for income-focused investors who are trying to maximize cash flow in the short term. It's important to note that tax treatment can change. Always verify with a financial advisor for your specific situation. But as it stands today, this is a real benefit worth understanding. This is the question I think every serious investor should be asking, because a 13% yield sounds great until it isn't. So let's look at what's actually backing it. Strive has reported holding 18 months of cash reserves specifically set aside to cover dividend payments. That means even if Bitcoin dropped significantly or revenue slowed, they have a cushion built in. They can comfortably continue to pay shareholders. Beyond cash, they hold over 15,000 Bitcoin. At current prices, Strive estimates that reserve alone could sustain dividend payments for nearly 20 years. On top of that, and this is notable, Strive reported that they are completely debt-free as of their Q1 results. No debt means no interest payments competing with your dividend. Now, is that completely risk-free? No. Bitcoin is volatile. If the price of Bitcoin collapsed dramatically and stayed there for an extended period, that 20-year coverage estimate shrinks. That's a real risk you need to factor in. But compared to the average high-yield product chasing a similar return, the balance sheet here is unusually strong. Here's what makes SATA worth watching beyond just the yield. Strive is positioning this as what they call digital credit, a brand new category of financial instrument. Traditional income products, bonds, dividend stocks, covered call ETFs, are all built on conventional financial systems. SATA is built on something different. It uses Bitcoin as the underlying reserve to generate and support income for investors, and they're actively managing the stock to trade in a tight range between $99 and $101. The goal is stability. They want it to behave almost like a stablecoin, steady in price, consistent in income. Whether that vision holds up long-term remains to be seen. The key difference with SATA versus its ETF competitors is that it's a preferred stock, not a fund. That means different tax treatment, different structure, and a very different risk profile. Most income funds generate income through options premiums. SATA generates income through a Bitcoin treasury. These are fundamentally different engines. Neither is automatically better, but understanding the difference matters before you invest. So here's where we land. SATA plans to start paying shareholders 13% annually every business day, backed by its Bitcoin treasury, with 18 months of cash reserves and zero debt. For income investors, that combination is genuinely difficult to ignore. The daily payout structure is new. The Bitcoin backing is fairly new. The rock tax treatment is an added bonus most investors haven't even factored in yet. But Bitcoin is still Bitcoin. It's volatile. And any income product tied to a volatile asset carries risks that a bond or a blue chip dividend stock doesn't. If you plan on investing in this stock, I'd suggest you go in with open eyes, understand what you own, and make sure the risk profile fits your actual financial situation. If this breakdown gave you any value, make sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to see some of the income investments investors are paying the most attention to right now, check out the video linked on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.